Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Vandal Hearts 2. When we last left off, we crossed the Gate Plain, came into Sadie Town, and along the way, we met Yuri again, now a emissary for the church after all of these years. Today, we're going to continue on our way to the mining prison by way of Barm mountain range. So, let's get started with that. But first, let me quickly go over, what I did with my equipment since last time. I bought a kite shield for everybody. I don't usually buy the bucklers due to the fact that they have the same HP bonus as the goblin shields themselves. The kite shield is the first shield you get in the game that has more HP. Now, granted, it's only 2 HP more, but it's still more HP. And then, of course, it also has 4 skill slots. I typically, skip the bucklers due to the fact that, well, I'm cheap, but, yeah. So, I upgraded everyone's shields to kite shields. Let's see, I bought a claw hook for Vlad. I bought a sage rod for Maria. The sage rod has Shine Storm on it, so that's very good. And if you look at my accessories, everybody's got bandanas on, or at least HP boosting equipment. So, the L glove, the S coder, with the exception of the magic book on Pratu, and on Pike, I have the runners, which increases his movement rate, because he is, of course, my runner. He goes around and grabs my items, and I got the fire ring on him. Fire ring is very important for the next map. I also moved around my recover marks. I actually put a third recover mark onto Pike's equipment and took everybody else down to just a single recover mark. There's a couple of reasons for this. One of them being is that at this point in the game, the recover marks start to lose a little bit of their power due to the fact that if you get ganked, you're going to die. There's just too many enemies on the screen, and they will actually, concentrate on one person. So if you're not careful, they will do, more than your maximum amount of HP in a turn, and then no recover marks in the world is going to save you. But also, specifically for this map, I'm sending Pike off on his own. And by the way, it is now an official episode of Vandal Hearts 2 because Pike has been chastised by a female member of the party. So, that's great. We can get started now. That's out of the way. Now, what you want to do here, let's see, I'm going to put Vlad up front since he's the slowest. And I'm going to put in there, here, put you here, you here, and you here, and you here. Now, there's 2 ways to go in this map. You can go left across the bridge, which takes you to these 3 gentlemen, and this chest, which contains a very important item. The reason I have fire ring equipped on Pike is because of these sun rings. Without the fire ring equipped, they would do about 35 points of damage per attack to Pike. They do about 15 with the fire ring on, so that is a big boost to his survivability. As you can see, if they're doing about 35 points of damage, that would pretty much kill Pike. And if each one is doing 30 points of damage, 2 recover marks is not going to cut it. 3 recover marks is not going to cut it. It would take 4 recover marks to keep up with that kind of damage. And if the priest here, I'm calling him a priest because he's just got heal spells on. Poison actually causes poison, does not cure it. But poison is, I don't know if I've just been lucky, but I have very rarely been poisoned in this game. So, yeah. I don't really consider it a huge threat. Although I could have put Refresher on. I actually have a staff sitting in my thing that has Refresher on it. But, spirit boost. and that will act. By the way, refresher will actually cure poison. You want to kind of stay to the edge over here, kind of where these 2 tiles wide area here, where, you know, here, because if you don't, these guys here will stand on the edge over here and hit you from way over there. Same thing with this guy, he'll poison you from way over there. The only really dangerous guy on this map is probably this guy, due to the fact that he has got Dark Moon. He also has Blast Burn, but Dark Moon's the one you gotta watch out for. It does about 30 points of damage to a huge radius. We've already seen Dark Moon because I got unlucky and, you know, he got used on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and move here. One thing to note about these guys here is they are actually pretty heavy. So they weigh 166, and these guys are pretty heavy too, if I remember correctly. No, they're not. Okay. But these guys here are pretty heavy. I think they're heavier than... Yes, they are. So pretty much at this point, only Vlad is going to be able to knock them out of the way, so be aware of that. Be careful when you move. Let's see. 143. Yeah, pretty much Vlad. Those 4 guys. These guys... Well, I'm not going to be able to knock any of them out with anybody but Vlad. That kind of sucks. But anyway. Watch out for the spear guys. They do pack a wallop. Spears are actually very powerful. Just to demonstrate... Well, I can't really demonstrate here. Will it allow me to go to my status screen? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Joshua has a sword. His attack power is 32 with that rapier. Vlad, with his spear, is attack power of 41. So you need to be really careful. Be wary of enemies when you see they have spears equipped, is what I'm saying. Let's swing the Sage Rod to learn that attack spell. Now, I might have normally brought Refresher onto the battlefield instead of that Lightning Elemental spell that she's been rocking this entire time. But due to the fact that, you know, if I didn't bring another attack spell at this point, you know, she wouldn't actually, you know, have an attack spell. I decided to, you know, just bring the extra attack spell. Eventually, I'm probably going to want somebody with Refresher on. These guys are just being really shy today. Normally, they're all up in my business. Don't worry too much about clustering up on the first 2, maybe 3 turns. But, as soon as this guy starts coming forward, watch out. Don't cluster up. If you do cluster up, be prepared to... Let's see, I want to... Be prepared to heal afterwards. That guy's going to try and poison Pike, I imagine. So I'm going to stab that guy. That priest guy right there typically goes first. So if you have any business, like if you want to finish one of these guys off over here, you know, use Pike first if you're doing what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Let's bring Yuri up. So we can't. That's gonna do about 22. Due to the fact that it was from behind. Keep in mind that would do probably would have done about 40 points of damage if I didn't have the fire ring on. So you want the fire ring if you're gonna send somebody up there by themselves. Let's see. Can I hit? one of those guys. Yeah, I can. I can hit both of them. Cool. Well, that's going to make killing them a lot easier. Now, I put 3 recover marks on him just because 40 points of damage between the 2 of these guys, and then if he gets in, I'm expecting maybe another 15 points of damage if he swings a stick. I figure between his 70 HP max, and if I kill one of them right off the bat, then that 3rd recover mark will easily keep up with the damage output those guys are available, can pull out. Let's see. I want... Dang, if only she had a new Shine Storm, but she doesn't. So I'm going to gamble and say that... Yes. Cool. Good gamble. Not gonna kill anybody, but, whatever. I'm gonna make another gamble and say that he's not gonna move. Oh, come on. He's not dead. Oh, goodness. Now I'm going to say that somebody is going to step there. Ha-ha! Strategy! Okay. Let's see. I'm willing to bet that he is going to step there. Might need to equip some accessories at rate. Well, no, I'd rather have the HP. Honestly. Watch that guy. He probably can reach. No? Really? Huh. Well, he's definitely going to get his next turn, so I need to be ready for that. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm just going to eat his spell. I think I'm just going to eat the Dark Moon, because 1, he'll have to move closer to cast it, and 2, I have 2 healers, so I can have someone immediately heal, and 3, it'll allow me to finish this guy off. Honestly, I expected that healer to go first. Ooh, 40 points of damage. Let me see. No, he actually cannot reach her. So, come on, Maria. Move here. And use that heal light on everybody who just got whacked with that spell.